Hi everybody, welcome to Happy Hour from Serve Neat, and I'm here with Edgar, and we're going to talk about his business that is called Nightin.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about it. How did you get started, or the idea, how did that come about?
How it came about, honestly can't say where it came from, outside of I was just kind of searching for ideas to do for myself. I went to culinary school and really liked cooking and wanted to do something with it. I had several ideas go through my head, owning a restaurant, a food truck. This, anightinchef, what I do there is instead of you going out somewhere to eat for a special occasion, whether it be like an anniversary or a birthday, anything like that, I'll come to you and you'll have like a fine dining experience at home with none of the hassle of having to leave the house or even clean up after everything.
So you take care of all of that?
I take care of it all.
Nice.
I talk to everyone. We come up with a menu, so everyone I work with has a specialized menu, or I should say maybe a personalized menu.
Right.
When I come to your house, I'll show up about an hour and a half, 2 hours before you want to sit down and eat. I'll take care of everything in the kitchen. As far as plates, silverware, everything, I'll take care of all that. When you're done eating, I'll clean up the table, I'll clean up the kitchen, I'll leave.
So you literally don't have to do anything but enjoy yourself.
Exactly.
That's absolutely amazing. So if you have like an anniversary, particularly you want to impress somebody, this is the man to go to right there. He'll take care of everything, and all you have to do is enjoy yourself. Are there like specific days that you do this, in hours, and how far in advance do you have to like reserve or take care of that?
I normally need about a week to 2 weeks advance notice. I'm there all 4 hours tops, and that's if like maybe it's a small dinner party, so I might be cooking a little more, have a little more to clean up afterwards. But I try to be no inconvenience to you all. Really, it's more of a restaurant experience at home.
Right.
Is what I try and bring to you.
Right. So the convenience of just staying at home, being comfortable, but still getting that service.
Yes.
That you get when you go out. You know, and again, you don't have to clean up afterwards. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff because he's already taken care of that.
Yeah.
We did start a little bit early and had some Jim Beam vanilla. It's actually pretty good. I like this. The first time I tried it. So today for Serve Neat, what are we making today?
We're making spiced French toast with whiskey apples. Here's some batter I'm using. It's not quite a conventional French dip batter, but it's really good. I've used it before. So I got about an 1/8 cup of flour right here. I'm just using that to thicken up my batter because I want it more of a breaded batter. Got some sugar here. It's about 1/2 cup. Now I'm making spiced French toast. So first spice I'm using right now is cinnamon, some ground cinnamon. I'm using quite a bit of it, about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Have some ground clove. Clove has a really strong flavor. As soon as I open it up, I can smell it. So I'm not going to use much of that.
How long have you been doing this?
Nightin, I started this year. I finished culinary school last year. There it is, ginger. Sorry. I didn't want to just be a line cook or chef somewhere where I have to make someone else's food.
Right.
I didn't want to go buy a recipe, pretty much. I wanted to do something for me that I can do.
When did you know that you want to do cooking or be a chef and go to school for it?
So back in high school, I knew I really liked cooking, and we had a career fair, and they had one college out. Well, no, it was a college thing. They had one college, a Cordon Bleu, I think it was, from Atlanta. But I looked into some of the things that they had and was like, oh, okay, maybe. But decided to go a different route. It just didn't seem at the time like it was something I could really go somewhere with. So I just got a little bit of flour, sugar, some other spices here, cumin, cinnamon, ground clove, and some ground ginger.
Now, see, you do a lot of cooking like I do, and don't really use like measuring cups. It's more about like by eyesight of how much you want to put in there. Is that normally how you cook, or is that just
Yes, that is. That is one person that I get what I like to cook from. It's my grandmother, and that's how she cooks. So anytime I ask her, "Hey, how you make this?" She goes, "Well, I'm about to make it right quick. Come on."
You just gotta have to pay
She
attention.
goes to work. So there was no how much of this, how much of that. She was just like, "Did you not see? I just ordered it in."
I think that's like my grandma cooked the same way, and then I'll try to make it, and it never tastes the same way. It's like it's always better when she makes it, you know. Oh, that's funny. So we're adding the egg now, and
I'm adding egg and almond milk.
Okay. Do you prefer almond milk over regular milk, or is that just specifically for this recipe?
Actually, I do use a lot of almond milk, mainly because I don't want to say lactose intolerant, but I guess I am. I switched over to drinking almond milk a few years ago. When drank in a glass, it does taste very different than milk. It's not as heavy as milk, and I mean there are a lot of other healthy factors to that. But when added to something like, let's say if I eat both cereal or added to anything I'm cooking with, no difference.
No difference. When you prepare the meal for the people, how much consideration do you take with allergens?
If someone contacts me and say, "Hey, I want to do a night in," a week to 2 weeks notice or the schedule in advance, is so I can get through all of that. When I sit down with the menu, the first time I sit down with people, a lot of people actually have told me, "Well, I'm not sure what I want." When I've asked, "So what do you want to eat?" Like, "I'm not sure. What do you have?"
Right.
And everyone's menu is personalized for you. So at that point, I say, "Well, I can kind of make anything. What do you like? Fish, chicken, beef?" Most times at that point, I'll get, "Well, let's do chicken or beef because I'm allergic to fish."
Okay.
Or something like that. If not, as I'm coming up with the menu, or by the time we come up with a rough draft of what you want, like you want some type of chicken dish with let's say potatoes as your side, something like that. Okay, well, give me a moment. Let me come back to you, figure out what you may like. Are there any allergies that you have that I need to stay away from? And at that point, that's when I'll ask. But that's a very important thing, because I do not want to feed someone and find out then that they're allergic to it.
Here comes the EpiPen. Could you make a whole menu, especially with the trend and people got celiac disease, a whole gluten-free menu?
I could do that, yeah, definitely. The sweet Hawaiian bread for the French toast. Apples, I'm going to season them. I have a Facebook page, facebook.com/anightinchef. Really easy, really quick to go to, but that has a lot of my information I have in order to contact me by. If you wanted to set up an appointment, you can either message me through there or contact me through the number I have on there. And I have several pictures of some of the things I've made.
All right, so now we're doing what? Cinnamon?
I'm doing a little cinnamon. I'm gonna add a little sugar and a little nutmeg. Put a little sugar. Well, or a little. Make sure everything is nice and coated. I'm not gonna add the whiskey in yet. I'm gonna wait till it's almost done to add in that whiskey.
So you're not using it as like a brine or anything like that. It's like
I'm gonna cook the alcohol off right. So the alcohol's gonna cook off, but I'm gonna add it in right before it's done to give it more of a. I find it leaves the alcohol taste on there more. Like it tastes more of the whiskey you use when you put it in later. Now I'm taking some sweet Hawaiian bread. Dipping my batter right here. Set it right on top. That is butter. Crown Rye. Top of these apples now. Not much of it. Shot to a half a shot maybe.
add a little bit more for good measure.
Yeah.
And then the apples on top. Thank you for watching Happy Hour by Surf Need. A special thanks to Edgar at A Night Inn. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit our like button.